Hi Capricorn, this is your January 2021 reading. We're gonna go ahead and get started. Alright Capricorn, so I feel like a lot of you may be having an internal conflict about someone you're dealing with. It's like you're not sure if you can trust this person, or it feels like there's this constant barrier between you and this person, right? But I feel like this is mostly something you might be creating in your head, and it's not actually the case. You're coming out as the Hermit and the Queen of Wands, so you may have just come out of a long period of, not dating and just focusing on yourself and focusing on your own healing and getting to know yourself. And you've stepped into your power. You've stepped into your Queen of Wands power, your spirituality, your connection to spirit, your passion and creativity are reignited. And this person that you're dealing with is coming out as the Emperor. So they may be very stoic, a career person. They might have their own business. They might be very serious and approach life through logic. They really embody the masculine energy. Doesn't really matter if they're male or female, but they're very in their masculine power. And they also are embodying their King of Wands. So they are also very passionate, right? And they are very spiritual and creative. And you guys are divine counterparts. You guys could have a future together if you guys both wanted. But I feel like you're not seeing this person as who they truly are, but I feel like you might be overthinking things. For example, if this person doesn't respond immediately, or if they say that they were busy working, you might be thinking, oh, he's lying, he's probably talking to someone else, he's doing this, when really he is busy working. And he is, he might not be someone who texts a lot. Maybe he's more of a caller. It's more efficient for someone like him who is constantly running around and has to handle a lot of business. I feel like a lot of you may also be thinking there's some kind of third party involved here, but I'm really not getting that energy. I'm actually getting that this is a divine connection. You guys were divinely guided together. There's so much harmony between the two of you, and there's so many opportunities. It's like if you guys choose to be together, you guys could start a business together, work together, start a charity, a foundation, a family. There's so much that could come from this connection if you allow it to. Again, you guys are a divine pair. You guys go well together. You guys are soulmates. So if you guys choose to, you guys would have a beautiful connection. But I'm going to go ahead and clarify, and let's get a little more information. So let's clarify this Nine of Swords. Why is there mental conflict here? I feel like you're conflicted as to whether or not this person really is who they say that they are. The Nine of Cups. Yeah, it's like you don't, one day this person is your wish fulfillment, and the next day they are like a cheater in your head, or they're deceiving you, or they're manipulating you, or at least that's what you think that they're doing. So like one day you're like, wow, this person is everything I wanted, and then you like assume something and you're like, wow, this is the exact kind of person that I avoid. Let's see. The Nine of Swords, the Lovers, one more, and the Six of Pentacles. So I feel like honestly this could even be a twin flame for a lot of you, and that's why you're having such a hard time with it, because when we meet our twin flame, it's like looking in a mirror, right? And it's seeing the parts of ourselves that we don't necessarily want to face. you know, it's the parts that we refuse to look within ourselves. So when we see it in someone else, we don't like it. You know, we get a very off-putting energy from it because that's the exact thing we've been trying to escape from. But again, I feel like that's why, you guys, you're not seeing the energy for what it is. This person is not deceiving you. This really is your wish fulfillment. This really is your divine counterpart. But you can choose to look at this from, as you know, through the eyes of love, or you know, the Devil card is very similar to the Lover's card, but you're casting a lot of illusions and you're creating a reality that doesn't exist because of fear and because you refuse to look within and look at certain parts of yourself that this person is triggering. But I feel like everything that's happening right now is meant to happen. The divine is guiding this connection, and it's giving you everything that is happening in this connection. It's meant to make you more aware of yourself and awaken the both of you to yourselves. But again, this is a very powerful, important, spiritually guided connection. So I would say, instead of thinking the worst, look at this connection as, okay, what can I learn from this? What is this trying to show me? Instead of making your own assumptions and kind of going with it, you know? All right, let's see. Let's clarify. Why is the Three of Pentacles here? The Seven of Pentacles. The World. Oops. Okay. Alright. This is a lot, but we'll go with it. Alright, we have the Nine of Pentacles, the Tower, the Emperor, and the Hierophant. So we have the Emperor twice here. So this person really is in their Emperor energy. And the Nine of Pentacles, that's the feminine here, whoever that is, but they are in their pre-Empress energy. And I feel like this person is helping you step into your Empress energy. But you do have to. The lesson here for you is to put an end to this assumption. You're looking at everything, okay? But you're deciding what it really means rather than what it actually is. So again, if this person doesn't respond to you within an hour, let's say, but you know that they, let's say, have their phone on them, right? You're assuming the worst. When in reality, this person may just be constantly on the phone doing some kind of business thing, or there's some kind of conflict that they're dealing with and they're so stressed out that they don't want to put that energy and that stress on you. And I feel like you're being asked to stop over-assuming things, overthinking things, and really ground yourself. And when you guys aren't together, to focus on yourself, to focus on keeping that high vibration that you have worked so hard to step into, and to nurture yourself and love yourself, and really make sure that you're grounded and you're not too much in your head. Because if you do continue with these assumptions and like being a little passive aggressive or just shutting this person out of nowhere, you're going to experience a tower moment. And you know, I think this is a very powerful, beautiful connection. And if you let it go, if you continue this and you lose this, you'll wonder what it could have been for a very long time. I don't think you would regret it, because we can't regret anything in life, but I think this will definitely be a missed opportunity, because this person is your Emperor, and this is the person that you could marry. You know, this is someone that you guys are so well fit, that you're so there's so much harmonious energy between the two of you that you guys would have a very beautiful marriage and connection, and a very long-term divinely guided connection. But you just have to, again, stop with the overthinking. And unless like you have straight up facts, like, you know, this person is being deceiving and they're you know, being extremely disrespectful to you, or they're cheating on you, unless you like have that facts, like you actually have talked to the person, like the other person, and they've shown you evidence of cheating going on, unless you have that, don't let your mind wander off to the worst. If anything, this person is extremely mature and grounded enough to handle your questions. So if you're ever, you feel like something could be off, just ask this person, be like, hey, I noticed you do this. Why is that? Or even tell them, be like, I can get very anxious and think the worst. So it would really help me out if you can't talk, to tell me why you can't talk, or to tell me, hey, I can't talk right now, I will call you in blah 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 hours. Or, you know, at the end of the day, to tell me like what was going on, why you couldn't answer my call, why that, you know, like any questions and concerns you have, just tell this person. Again, they're not an immature little child. They're not going to get mad at you or get offended that you're asking these questions. They're very understanding, and it's like, again, there's so much harmony here that if you are one to overthink, this person is able to handle that and bring peace to your mind if you allow them to. All right, so I want to roll the astro dice and get a little more on this Emperor, on this counterpart, so you guys can see if like this is the person that we're talking about here. Tell me about the Emperor. All right, so we have South Node, 11th house in Taurus. Okay, this person is very grounded. They could be a little bit materialistic, so they might have a very nice house with very like beautiful decorations, and they could actually really care about how they dress and how they present themselves. They could be a little bit OCD about everything, keeping everything neat and organized. With the South Node in the 11th house, that means their North Node would be in the 5th house. So they could be someone who's actually very romantic, and when you guys are together, they're very playful and romantic, and you guys really, they take you out on dates, and you guys have a really good time when you're together. And that's why when you're apart and he's like at work or he's in his Emperor energy, it's kind of off-putting to you, because it's like he's two different people. It's like he's not the same person he is when he's around you. But that's because, you know, the Emperor rules an empire. He's a leader. He can't be in that energy all the time. But I think with the South Node in the 11th house, I don't think this person really would have a lot of friends. I don't think they're really like the kind of person who's always out with their friends at the bars, partying. He's more of he puts more of a focus on you than his friends, let's say. And with the Taurus in the South Node, that means his North Node is Scorpio. So again, when you guys are together, there's such a very deep connection, but that's also very passionate and romantic, and you guys just connect very, very deeply when you're together. But you have to understand that when he's apart from you, he does have to step into a different energy, and that doesn't mean that he's deceiving you or that he's two-faced or he's playing you. It just means that he is a business person, and he's able to control himself and know when and where to express certain energies, which is very mature and powerful. All right, Capricorn, we're going to end your reading with an advice oracle for Capricorn. we have the Tao. The Tao is always the Tao is always flowing, always nourishing life into creation, always presenting steps and solutions, and always reminding us that we are perfect in this moment. You are being guided to relax and allow life to flow. Feel the joy of release and the wonder of how easy life can be when we let go of fear and control. So yeah, I think this is a very powerful connection, and it's meant to bring you a lot of peace of mind, and it's meant to be very grounding and stable for you. But you kind of have to let go of this fear and control, because with this person, you don't have a reason to fear or a reason to be very controlling over him, because he's so loyal and mature and focused on his empire. He's not focused on other women. He doesn't care for that stuff, you know? So really, this is such a beautiful, safe connection for you if you allow it to be. And so if you just focus on staying present yourself and really staying grounded and focusing on what you're doing in the moment instead of what this person could be doing, I feel like you're gonna really, really, really see a change in this connection and really enjoy it. All right, Capricorn, I hope you guys enjoyed this reading, and I hope you guys have an amazing beginning of your year.